So in this video I'm going to show you how to revive a synthetic weave using just a couple of items. So the first thing you're going to need is a spray bottle filled with conditioner water. You only need a little bit of conditioner, so I put like this much conditioner and the rest is lukewarm water. You'll need a rat tail comb, a vent brush. You can find this stuff at like Sally's or even Walmart. A clip, an elastic, and you don't need this to revive the weave, but I am going to show you how to do your edges using Eco Styling Gel, so you'll need that. A wide tooth comb, and of course you're going to need a flat iron. It turned out really well. It looks like a brand new, fresh, sew-in, but the truth is I've had it in my hair now for almost 3 weeks. You probably never know just looking at it. It's full of bounce, it's shiny, so follow the steps in this video and your weave will look like new in no time. So you're going to start out by just basically brushing through the hair with the vent brush. So obviously this side is done and this side is not done because this side is clearly more softer and less tangled than this side, which is looking honestly a bit ratchet, but it's fixable. So before I begin, I'm just going to clip up this side of my head that I've already done so it doesn't interfere with this side, because this side's already done and I don't want to mess it up by getting it in the way. So here we go. Okay, so you want to make sure that your hair is brushed through first before you begin anything, which is what the vent brush is for. Now this right here is my natural hair. A little bit lighter than the color of my weave, but that's mostly just because of the lighting in here. But I just brush it right through into the weave because it doesn't really look that much different when it's put together. It's going to take the hair and you want to focus on the ends because that's usually what's the most damaged, and just spray that, and then you can spray the rest of the hair. Synthetic hair tends to dry really quickly, like way more quickly than human hair, so if it's a little drenched you can kind of just take a towel and pat it dry. Okay, so now that I've wet the hair with the conditioner water and it's just a bit damp, I'm gonna turn my straightener on, which I already have done, and you do not want to put the heat on high. Like, I can't stress this enough because you can't reverse the damage once it's too high. The hair will be done, it won't be fixable. And you also don't want to use heat on synthetic hair that isn't okay to use heat on, obviously. So now I'm going to take this section of hair and curl the bottom. So you're just going to hold it straight and then underneath throughout the whole strand, as you can see. And not for too long either. You can see it curls beautifully. And then you can separate it too if you want to get it a little bit curlier, which is usually what I do, but I do the whole section at first just to get the curl in there, because synthetic hair kind of has like a memory fiber to it, and whatever you do to it, it kind of stays that way for a while. So as you can see, the curls are really nice, it's soft, it's bouncy. So the next thing I do is I take my vent brush and I kind of want to just brush it, and so it kind of has like a body wave to it. And you'll see once it's my whole head's done how it looks, because you saw the other side, so it's going to look identical to that. Right now it doesn't really look like that, but trust me, it's going to look like that in the end. Again, you just want to take another inch section just like this, Now, the reason I said that you might need a wide tooth comb is to get sections of hair that are a little bit more tangled and knotted than the other hair. Just going to take your wide tooth comb and go through it gently, because synthetic hair does have a tendency to shed. So go through that gently. I'm going to brush it out just a couple times. My flat iron, remember, low heat. This Forever New hair that I have, I think you can go up to like 400, but there's really no need to put it that high because it takes heat so well, and you want to you want to do the minimum amount of stress to your hair that you can so it'll last longer. So right now my straightener goes up to like a 50 setting, and right now it's only on 10, which is perfect. As you can see, it takes the heat really well, and there's no need to go any higher than that. And again, I'm just going to take another section. So I think you get the gist of what to do here. You're just going to keep going 1 inch section by section. You're done. I'll show you how it looks. So now that I've finished reviving the weave for synthetic hair, I'm going to show you how I do my edges. So you're going to need the rat tail comb, the toothbrush, and the Eco Styling Gel. So I just start by combing the baby hairs, the edges, whatever you want to call them, out so they're easier to lay down. And you want to do this with the rat tail comb, obviously. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the styling gel on my fingertip and I'm going to place it on the toothbrush to get started, just to get it in there evenly. And then you can just take your fingertips and smooth down the rest. So yeah, this is what it's going to look like when you're done. It doesn't take very long, and this gel works really well. Alright, so as you can see, this is the final product, and clearly it looks a million times better than it did when I started. I had already done this side before, so it dried a little bit and it's like bouncier. So this side's just still a little damp, but it'll dry in a few minutes. And I mean, the results are here. Suave, deep moisture for dry hair, and it's very inexpensive. You can get it Walmart, drugstore. You could probably even get it at the dollar store, and it worked really well. This was just an experiment that I tried, and it worked really well for me because I couldn't find any clear answers on the internet. So I hope this works for you too. I don't know if it would work the same on human hair, but it definitely works on synthetic hair that you can use heat on. So good luck.